It has three important rivers, Godavari, Krishna, and Penna, which drain into the Bay of Bengal. Forest under the protected area network is 8,139.89 square kilometers, which is 22.05% of geographical area. The state is endowed with varied ecosystems, habitats, and rich heritage of biodiversity and is a storehouse of unique flora and fauna. It has the second largest mangrove ecosystem along the east coast of the country, which is majorly spread over in the Godavari and Krishna estuaries. In coastal Andhra Pradesh, we have major wildlife habitats are Korika Wildlife Sanctuary, Papikonda National Park, Kolleru Wildlife Sanctuary, Krishna Wildlife Sanctuary, which form an important habitat for terrestrial, avian and marine. The Union Ministry of Environment, Forests and Climate Change has identified 20 wetlands and 9 wetland clusters for conservation as they are congregation sites for several migratory waterbird species. Koringa in Andhra Pradesh is one of these wetlands which will be protected as a part of National Action Plan for conservation of migratory birds and their habitats along Central Asian Flyway. Major flora of the Koringa Wildlife Sanctuary are the mangroves like Rhizophora, Abyssinia, Solanaceae, Cereops, etc. Mangrove trees have become specialized to survive in the extreme conditions of estuaries. The faunal diversity is wonderful with rare and endangered mammals like smooth-coated otter, fishing cat, jackal, and many more. Mangroves of Godavari Delta have a sizable population of 115 fishing cats. Fishing cats have been found to undertake migration on local scale in search of food and even partners for breeding. Reptilian fauna includes olive ridley sea turtles, common cobra, rat snake, spot-tailed pit viper, several water snakes, etc. It is important to mention that the seacoast of the Koringa Wildlife Sanctuary is a major nesting ground for olive ridley turtles, which come here every year to lay eggs. They have been found to travel as far as Sri Lanka and even up to Australia coast. Koringa Wildlife Sanctuary and adjoining areas are home to a wide variety of birds because of the feed available in the backwaters of the mangrove forest. During low tide, some of the areas are exposed, having zooplanktons, small fishes, shrimps, and mollusks. The painted stork, oriental white ibis, ferruginous pochard, found in the sanctuary or near threatened species, and spot-billed pelican is a vulnerable species. Significant populations of waders and mangrove birds are also present. Altogether, more than 250 species of birds have been reported. Several migratory bird species, many of which travel thousands and millions of kilometers for the purpose of breeding and feeding their young ones. Greatnote is one such migratory bird which has been sighted in Koringa wetlands many times, and these birds can be traced back to their countries of origin like Russia, China, based on their ringing. Indian skimmer is another such bird species which come in large numbers during winter migratory season from different parts of the country. As it is easy to access and in close vicinity to the Port Kakinada and nearby villages, which are largely inhabited, the mangroves are being exploited by the local population. Local fishermen harvest wood in the forest and depend heavily on the mangroves for their basic needs. Growing population in the coastal villages, aquaculture activities, developments in oil and natural gas exploration are prime threats to these vital ecosystems. Papikunda National Park is located in the Pampi Hills in East Godavari and West Godavari districts of Andhra Pradesh and covers an area of 1012 square kilometers. It is an important bird and biodiversity area and home to some endangered species of flora and fauna. The vegetation of Papikunda National Park contains species of moist, deciduous, and dry deciduous forests. The national park was recognized as an important bird and biodiversity area by BirdLife International in 2016. Some of the threatened species of birds reported includes Malabar pied hornbill, Alexandrian parakeet, and black-bellied tern, etc. Kolleru is the largest freshwater lake in the country, located between the deltas of Krishna and Godavari rivers. It is one of the Ramsar Conservation Site, a paradise for water birds in the country. The indicated species being grey pelican. The lake supports a rich biodiversity of resident as well as migratory birds like glossy ibis, purple moorhen, painted storks, pied ourset, common redshank, etc. It is also supports a rich biomass of fish of around 63 species of planktons, which is major food source for the birds. Krishna Wildlife Sanctuary is located in the Krishna River estuarine forest area of Bay of Bengal in Krishna and Guntur districts of Andhra Pradesh. It is a breeding ground for the endangered olive-reeded turtles as well. Major indicator species are fishing cat, olive ridley turtles, fiddler crab, mud skipper, telescopium shells, black-capped kingfisher, etc. To improve and conserve habitats for the fauna, the AP Forest Department has been putting a lot of efforts by undertaking mangrove afforestation over large areas over the past few years. The positive changes in the mangrove cover over such areas is much visible through GIS maps. Camera trapping exercise is being carried out on regular basis to study and monitor the mammalian diversity and population dynamics of these areas. Asian water bird census is being carried out in Koringa Wildlife Sanctuary, every year to study and monitor the bird population. Mapping of major bird congregation sites is done by based on such surveys. This activity involves forest officials, locals, students, volunteers, corporates, and experts from different institutions. Rescue and rehabilitation activities have also been carried out by the Forest Department for several species, including fishing cat, otters, cinereous vulture, leopard, Indian palm civettes, snakes, etc. In order to study the migratory pattern of the birds, ringing of birds has been taken up with the technical support of BNHS, which will help in planning and implementing the conservation strategies more effectively. Special perching stands for providing suitable space for birds to nest and breed have been installed in Kolero Wildlife Sanctuary. These have been highly successful and birds are occupying them in large numbers. Corporates are also being involved in all kinds of conservation activities. The Coromandel Limited is one such example in Kakinada, where they have created a safe refuge for migratory birds which come every year for breeding in the green belt of the industry. For conservation of olive ridley turtles, the forest staff has been establishing in-situ and ex-situ hatcheries where the protection to the eggs of the turtles is being given till the hatchlings are released into the sea. This has positively impacted the survival of hatchlings. Awareness campaigns for school and college students are being carried out on a regular basis to generate environmental education among the future generations of the nation.